project. And Mark, we saw all this great rain for so long,
Yep.
and now it's
kind of gone a little dry.
Yeah.
We had a few storms in the city today. Tomorrow, stay pretty low, and then we may ramp it up later on into next week. But you're right, we've got to make up some ground. So let's get to what's going on here, and we start with a look outside. It has not been a great thunderstorm day, but we've had a couple showers, as you can see there, pushing through the metro area. It hasn't made a big difference, but it beats nothing at this point, and we'll continue with that chance at around 10 to 15% at grabbing a shower from time to time. Rudoso, another day where we saw some more storms. Now, it looks like not much is going to happen here, but you can see the storms pushing their way through, at least briefly, throughout the Sacramento Mountains, and now plenty of sunshine back there. Now, as far as what's happening in the city, not much. We have a storm sitting off to our southwest, but that is the textbook definition of an isolated thunderstorm because, boy, it's tough to get anything else going here in the city. Better chance at storms out around Fort Sumner and Elida. And as you go farther down south around Roswell, it's going to be interesting because I do think a couple of these may well hold together for some light rain as a possibility. Meanwhile, south central section south of Socorro, just north of T or C, picking up some storms, may grab a few showers around the Elephant Butte Lake area as well. 91 degrees here in Albuquerque. Winds right now are calm across the north, temperatures in the 80s and 90s. Meanwhile, down to the south, temperatures 70s, 80s and 90s as well. Looking at the satellite and radar, well, we've got a couple storms out west, and that's about it. With high pressure sort of anchored over us, it's very difficult to get much going here. So what will happen is we'll end up with a pretty thin crop of storms, I think, through the weekend. But the high is going to allow for a little more moisture in here. Tomorrow's not going to be a great day. Again, some scattered rain showers up to the north and east. But over the weekend, we'll see a little more moisture creep its way in. And then the big changes come next week when we start to see more moisture come in because high pressure is going to reset itself to our east, low pressure to the west. That's a nice monsoon flow pattern. Should give us a better shot at picking up storms. And as you can see over the next couple of days, it's nothing to get all that excited about, with a few sprinkles here and there on Friday, and then a few more starting to develop with some moisture sneaking under the ridge throughout the day on Saturday. It's not going to be a horrible weekend for storms. It just won't be as, well, widespread as we'd like. 85 in Pagosa Springs, 87 in Durango, 90 in Cortez. Quiet over the next 24 hours, but then better chances into the weekend for rain. 88 in Grants, 95 Farmington, and 88 in Gallup. Down across the southwest, temperatures here 80s and 90s with scattered showers over the next couple of days. One of the more favored areas will be the southwest. Temperatures will be hot across the southeast with a chance at showers on the lower side. Northeast, another one of those areas where we'll have a little better shot at grabbing a shower or two. 93 in Conchas, 88 in Raton. Northern Mountains, about 30% shot at grabbing some rain. Start things off in the 40s, warm up into the 70s and 80s by the afternoon. East Mountains, 90s for Sandia Park and Cedar Crest, and out into the metro area. Temperatures in the low to mid 90s, sun and clouds. Shot at showers fairly low, but we could see a quick passing shower all the way through the weekend here and then into next week. More widespread storms will be a possibility.
all right. Thank you, Mark. Sports is next.